And welcome back, gamers. We are here in Dwarf Fortress. Unfortunately, we have progressed a little bit. I had a bit of an issue with my video on the last one, unfortunately. As you can see with the blood smears, we've had a bit of a development in ways of the siege. So, basically, what happened was, eventually the caravan buggered off, which was nice. Well, not nice. I wanted them to kill the zombies. The problem was, as you can see, this guy right here, this is a zombie. And what's worse is it's just hunks of a zombie. It's a goblin head. And there's other stuff around here. We may have squished it already. But basically, so they hacked up this zombie, and it turned into, like, this grisly scene of, like, all the bits of this zombie, like, crawling around and trying to, like, beat up dwarves. And it was kind of weird and gross. Like, his partial skeleton was reanimated and, like, moving, and his hand and his skull, which is, like, what's right there. Is it his skull? Goblin head. It's his face. So his head is just, like, growling at us on the floor there, and that's really weird. It's kind of creepy. We've had a few injuries. You can see there's one. Here's another one here. I don't know if he's going to make... We don't actually have our hospital ready to go. I might have to bump that right up to the front. And we have another problem. So they already killed most of the zombies, but there was one who proved a bit powerful. So my military squad was pretty much 4 dwarves. Oh, that was our chief medical dwarf? Oh, that's crap. Oh man, we got punked. So, 2 of the military dwarves, as you can see, they kind of ran out here to face this zombie, and the zombie ate them. Like, the first zombie, it was a goblin, and they freaking destroyed it, but the second one was a dwarf, and it ran back, and it basically killed both of us, or both of those dwarves. And, I mean, we don't have any weapons or armor, but they're technically, like, slightly combat trained, so that was bad. So now, apparently, all we have left is this weird goblin head that's kind of just sitting there. So, I don't know what's going on there. And it's, like, rolling around. What is going on? It just killed a guy. Oh, no, the guy bled to death. What the flip? Man, how many, 13, we lost 3 dwarves, 4 dwarves. Look, this zombie, this head is like rolling around, and it's freaking people out, it's freaking me out. What is going on? Look, this head, all these people are like, oh my god! Which is completely understandable, because that's absolutely disgusting. But, gross, and whatnot. Kill him. Someone, like, walk over and squish his head. Squish the head. Oh my god. Stop. See this guy? Kill him. Please kill him. Look! 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 Here was this is the dwarf zombie, and he's like chasing... This dwarf corpse is like chasing around this donkey, horse, whatever. And it like never stops. And now all of the things are coming back to life. So the doe rabbit that we... Oh, the necromancer! This is what's doing it. This guy, right... I don't know if I have people left to kill him, though. This guy, right here. Dwarf Hunter Necromancer. It's that jerk. He's probably gonna eat our lunch. This might be the end of this particular fortress, because it is kind of hard to deal with zombies that keep reanimating. Is he leaving? Take your zombies and get out of here, you jerk. Get out of here. Okay, well, he's gone, but his zombies are still kind of wandering around, and things just keep getting worse. See, because now this guy's reanimated. All of these... See this? Like, his left hand is reanimated. This head is still probably freaking people out. Apparently, this guy's too mutilated to do anything. I think he was one of the ones that fought the zombies. This doe rabbit has died, like, 4 times. We stepped on this rabbit multiples of times. And then there's a partial skeleton. So, like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Things are kind of getting worse. So, you know, all of my doors might be dead soon. What is going on in here? So, I don't know what happened there. I assume one of the zombies caught up to us. I hear a bunch of zombies wandering around, kind of scaring the crap out of dwarves. There's another zombie. That's the head. Don't ask me how that head moves so well. He just rolled uphill, which is super impressive. So this might be the end of this particular, what do you call it, fortress, because I can't really do anything about all of these zombies. Like, I have no military. This guy has, like, smoke trailing him. What is this about? Or are those flies? His lower body is torn open. Oh, her lower body is torn open. Her lower body is gouting Kissendrin's dwarf blood. Her guts are spilled. She's incredibly muscular. That's a problem. That may have been the dwarf that eviscerated all of my other soldiers. I think it was this guy, actually. Tell me about yourself. Ugh, gross. I don't even want to read that. See, now this zombie's just gonna wander in here and, like, make a mess. What are you? Why are you coming in my house? Oh, you're a beekeeper. Yeah, so, Did they go away? No. I don't really know how to go from here. I mean, I think I'm pretty much stuck. Because these zombies, like, they even got inside, and you can see they like, ate these people. Necromancers are jerks. How many dwarves do I have left? 10. Another 3 dwarves are dead. Okay, well, we're going to stop here. I'm going to pause for a minute, and we're going to get a new fortress going. Sorry you missed it. It was pretty funny. Like, for a while, a cat sort of was, like, running back and forth. Like, it would be, Oh, yeah, sorry. That probably popped up for you. Yeah, so, crap. Yeah, this is sort of also part of the scene. Zombies are still chasing people. A freaking necromancer. Where'd that guy even come from? What a jerk. Yeah, so I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to get started on a new fortress. God, man, those zombies. This place was supposed to be peaceful. This was supposed to be the perfect land for a tutorial, and then some jerk with, like, undead rabbit love just kept bringing this doe rabbit and a bunch of other desiccated corpses back to life. The zombie exploded in the hallway. See all of this? This is what, well, maybe it's more stuff now. It used to all be a part of a zombie. A soldier freaking squished the crap out of that zombie, and then all of the squished parts came back to life. So, yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to pause here, and we will be right back, and we will have some, we'll have a new fortress to work with, because, I mean, yeah, it's basic. You're going to be like, oh, Drax, why don't you go and do the things better? Close the doors and breed a new dwarven population. Well, it's not going to happen, because all of the dwarves are freaked out by the zombies. These guys, I think there's a zombie in here somewhere, maybe. No. But they're all outside anyway, and they're all right next to the door. No. This is a perfect example of losing is fun. I lost. I don't get, this fortress is over. What you can do now is you can actually find this fortress in adventure mode when I abandon it. So what you do is you hit escape when you're like, okay, we're done. You succumb to the invasion. Very dramatic. But then when I come back, this place is going to be infested with zombies. So if I come back either as Dwarf Fortress, where you try and reclaim the fortress, or if you come as an adventurer, they'll try and take you there. But we're going to stop it for a moment, and we will be right back. And we're back. Yeah, so that other fortress ended in disaster. But, you know, I mean, it's sort of a learning experience for everyone. Sometimes crap happens that you just can't recover from, and the key to Dwarf Fortress is being able to get eaten alive and then being like, you know what? Let's try that again. Because you can, I mean, every time that happens, you kind of always do a little bit better. So, this is my fortress now, as you can see, kind of, yeah. There's a blood smear. Both of those dogs were eaten by a black mamba. Pretty fun. It's a pretty densely forested place. Of course, the cat murderer has been on the loose. And I've kind of made this place pretty compact, and I haven't even had the first caravan yet. So let me kind of go through it. So this is my normal meeting hall kind of thing here. Actually, I want to do it from this side. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. So, as you can see, it kind of is a lot of jumblies. So, this is our wood production area. This is, because we're kind of up against the edge of the screen here, this is just a little, like, where would normally be one of my hallways. I just turned it into like a minor like furniture storage. Here is the stone production, so masonry, craft dwarf, all that kind of stuff. This is leather, so tanner and the actual leather worker. Over here is cloth and a gemstone place, and this is our dormitory until we have enough people and time to sort of get back on track with that. So let me think. So we're kind of back a step or two, but that's okay. Hopefully it's not awful to watch this and you don't mind horrible stories of zombie brains coming back and eating me or whatever. So, you know. So we'll go from there. And I kind of accelerated this because obviously we were eaten before, so I already have. So this is my barracks. This is armory. So the weapons and armor are here. This will be an archery range. This is my ammo dump. This is just some storage for goods that will be eventually traded. So we have a lot of storage space already out of the box. We obviously our farms and our Farmer Dwarf workshop. This is our kitchen area, so the still and the kitchen, the butcher shop, and the fishery. So, and this is our food storage. So we're moving right along, and we also have some stuff down here. This is going to be our catacombs. I always have the catacombs sort of like only one way in because it's supposed to be like this reverent like chapel kind of thing where you sort of go in and you peruse the bodies or whatever. Like, so that's why this is sort of weird here. These are going to be some offices, and we will go from there. Oh, we got some migrants. So what do we got? Great woodcutter, carpenter, bowyer, adequate pump. Oh, this guy's probably like a vampire. Which, if you watched my other series, we had that problem as well. So, you know, never a dull moment here in the land of dwarves. Can I get you to do something? How about wood crafting? You seem to be a master woodsman or whatever. Stoneworker, great engraver, great mason, novice, stonecrafter, negotiator. Okay. This guy is just a farmer. He's a novice Marksdorf, but he's a great butcher, great milker, and an adequate cook. Why are we getting such awesome dwarves? Like, they're coming across with all sorts of stuff already. Okay, he might be a candidate for a Marksdorf squad a little bit later. So we will see how that goes. Glassmaker. What do I need a glassmaker for? I don't have any sand. Brewer, cook. Let's give you some crafts. Let's say that you are a leather worker, and a wax worker, and how about a beekeeper? Why not? Because I'm getting ready for bees as well. Fish cleaner. We will make this guy a farmer, a dyer. Let's just give him all kinds of crap jobs. Processing, beekeeping, pressing, and tanning and butchery. This guy is another crap dude, so we're gonna make him a gem cutter, I guess. Let's put him in some engineering, maybe architecture, and how about masonry? That is some kind of creature, a cavi pup, whatever in the crap that is, I still don't know. A leather worker. What's with all the fish? We don't need this much fishing. Here, you don't get to be a fisher. You become a... What was the other thing you did? Leather worker. Wax, I guess, and you can never go wrong with farming. Competent mace dwarf. So we already actually have our... what do you call it? Military started, so this guy actually gets to be added into our squad. So Fortress Guardians obviously is our first squad, so he gets a job there. Congratulations, you get to die with zombies or whatever. So I'm basically trying to rush as fast as I can to get as much goods to trade, so we might have another trade episode, sorry about that. That's what happens when your fortress is consumed by rolling goblin heads. Jerks. We are out of wood. Why is no one chopping wood? Go hit a tree with an axe. Look, I've got all this stuff slated for being chopped, and then you guys are like, oh, what's a tree? Freaking dwarves. And this cat is out, like, just decimating the population of everything, which is what we want, but it's still gross. It's like, oh, let me leave this here for you. Do we have any... we don't have any coffins ready to go, which is alright. We don't have anyone dead, so... We did just finish querns, though, which is in workshops. So we will drop this over here. Did we already finish those hives? Alt-H. Nope. So, you know, things are actually moving kind of quickly, but I sort of designed them to move quickly on this one, because obviously I had to sort of get back to where we were. Great zombie munching of today. One thing I might do soon is expand on housing. I actually don't remember if I covered that in the other fortress, and I can't exactly go back to look anymore. But I basically, if you watched the first series of videos, I do a sort of fractal pattern housing. Some people don't like it. Obviously, all of this stuff is sort of a suggestion. Like the way I set up crafting areas, it's basically to keep things moving quickly. Like people will move stone, like it doesn't have to go very far. So they'll sort of clean up the halls while making it easier for your craft dwarves to be like moving stuff really fast. That's the idea of it. I mean, obviously, if your fortress is bigger, or you just don't care, or you're new, I mean, you can definitely have stuff be inefficient. There's nothing wrong with inefficiency. And I sort of have this, so it's kind of pointless in this sort of setup, because these are my... Basically what I do is I have... the farming area have as direct link to the food storage area as possible, just so they don't have to, like, it doesn't go bad as easy, that sort of thing. But as you can see, the stairs here link up just over here, and then the stairs here are just like around the corner. So it was kind of redundant, but you know, whatever. So let's continue on. I'm going to continue. I don't necessarily have anyone to do it, but we're going to do it anyway. So we're going to actually keep these... so let's go with smelter. Wood furnace, I guess. Does that have a spot in it? Yeah, it does. Okay. Oh, wait. I did it backwards. No. This is actually going to be our, so this is going to be a dyer shop. I actually just remember I don't have any blocks. Crap. Rock, block, 15, whatever. What else do we got? Soap. Nope, not siege. Capital S. Oh yeah, that's something else I need. Wooden bucket. Let's do 15. Next thing I'm also going to start working on is the indoor well. As you can see, I kind of started far away from any sort of mountain that I could dig directly into, so I could have built a ramp, but I don't really like doing that. I don't know why, but I also wanted to be as close to the river as possible, so if I started over here, I mean, there's nothing wrong with over here, but it's definitely a lot a bigger trip to start the well, so I'd have to like channel it for 10 million miles, whereas here I'm basically on top of it. I mean, not 100%, but it's not so terrible. So dwarves are working hard, which is awesome, because they're supposed to. Okay, so over here we're going to have a metalsmith's forge. And then we're going to have some furnaces. A smelter. And a wood furnace. So then for stockpiling, we want... bars and blocks, but we want to alter that because we want just stuff that's related to the furnace to come through. So we want metal bars. We want some of these, not all of these. So I'm going to say coal, yes, potash, whoopsies. Okay, so no, we want coal. We don't really care about ash. We want all of the metal. We don't want any of these, so we will forbid them. We want the metal blocks, I guess, and we don't want any of these, so we will forbid these as well. That way, basically, we only get the sort of metal stuff that we're after. And we also want metal-based stone, so we're going to come over here and we're going to enable that. We'll take metal ores, but we're not going to take anything else. So we will block, whoops, well, that works too. And as you can see, I mean, we've gone over the stockpiles a few times, but all of the commands are here. You can move up and down with the arrow keys in this particular menu. So then, on the other side, what we're going to do is we're going to make a stockpile for fuel. So we are going to go hit P, and we're actually going to hit C for a custom stockpile just because this is going to be very specific. So then I'm going to hit Q. I'm going to change the settings. Additional options. So what we're going to do is we're going to find, let's see. Leather, finished goods, bars, and blocks. What I want... Okay, so I want this. I don't want any of that. I want these two because those are the fuels, so I don't want this, I don't want any of these. I don't want any of these. Ah, bum. Enable. Blast it all. Okay, block. I want this, and I want Oh wait, no, I don't want this. So I'm going to forbid. And then I'm going to permit. Okay, so I don't want this, or this, or this, or this, or any of this. And then I guess we're going to have to go for bars and blocks. We don't want any of that, so we will forbid. We want coal. None of those other guys. We want to let's see. We want to forbid those. Forbid those. I don't know. Wood is kind of... I guess we'll take wood. Whatever. That'll sort of mess up that stockpile, though, because it's just going to get swamped with wood. But it's sort of okay, because this is going to be a wood furnace, which technically needs a lot of wood to make, like, charcoal and ash and that sort of thing. So it's okay-ish. I mean, you know, it's not perfect, but what indoor fortress is, I ask you? The answer is very little. Let's sort of browse our kingdom here. As you can see, I've got lots of orders on the what's-its here, the job manager. So we're keeping pretty busy right now. We're at 3 idlers, which isn't too bad. Out of however many dwarves I've got. 19. So we're moving right along. Things are pretty well put together. Always remember to check back at your still from time to time, because things can definitely get away from you. Actually, I'm not ready for meals yet. As soon as we actually get a few more military dwarves, I don't like those snakes. They're gonna kill people. Well, we're coming up on the end of the episode here, so I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to show you before we can go. Obviously, things did go a little bit south, but, you know, that's what happens when things keep coming back to life. Elephant tallow. We killed an elephant? Holy crap. Are we turning those into... Do we have leather now? What's in these? Just one elephant leather? Doesn't even have any leather. Okay, whatever, I guess. We have one leather. We killed an elephant and got one leather. Man, we are awesome. Oh, we did make a soap workshop. Oh, we don't have anyone who does soap making. Who's not doing anything? You! Guess what? You get a new job. And that is soap making. Congratulations. Congratulations on the promotion to soap guy. Gotta dump more vermin bodies. But we also need ash. So we're going to order up some of those. We're going to order up some charcoal just to be ready for it. And we'll let that wait for a moment. Actually, I'm going to find someone else who's not busy. Turns out it's this guy. And we are going to turn him on to furnace operating. Because that's basically to get the wood fire going. And that sort of thing. Because, you know, someone has to be in charge of fire. Because if everyone had access to it, it would be a mess. Let's just say there's a reason our fortresses are made out of stone. We tried the wood ones. Tragedy. Absolute tragedy. I really want to put that tallow into soap. Oh yeah, I have to start thinking about my, what do you call it? Fountain and, not fountain. Well, I guess it's kind of a fountain, but my well and my hospital, which we were sort of getting on in the last episode, so we're kind of already close to that. So I don't think this was too bad, but obviously, like the trading, we haven't had that yet. I have to make sure that people can actually get into my place here, which they can, as you can see by the annoying flashing. Alright, so, again, sorry that we were dead. We had a tiny, tiny zombie apocalypse that overwhelmed us. It just goes to show you, even a few zombies can ruin everything. This is why we can't have nice things. But I'll say thank you for watching. I've been Draxxinusam. This has been Dwarf Fortress Lazy Noob Pack, and we hope to see you next time. Alrighty, you have a good one, gamers.